this video, we're going to dive deep into the much anticipated return of a true legend, the 2025 Honda Shadow 750. After years of waiting and speculation, Honda has finally brought the Shadow 750 back to life, and it's more stylish, refined, and advanced than ever before. Stick around as we explore everything from its design to its interior details, performance, and pricing, and find out whether this modern classic truly lives up to the iconic Shadow name. To start things off, let's talk about the first thing anyone notices when they see this bike on the road: the design. At first glance, the 2025 Shadow 750 keeps the unmistakable cruiser silhouette that made it so beloved by riders for decades. But look closer and you'll notice that Honda has done more than just revive the pasta, they've reimagined it for today. The front features a bold new LED headlight that perfectly balances retro styling with a modern edge. The fenders have been sculpted to flow seamlessly with the tank, giving the entire bike a muscular, grounded stance. Honda's attention to detail here is exceptional, with subtle chrome accents highlighting the curves without overdoing it, keeping the look sophisticated rather than flashy. From the side view, the classic long and low profile remains, paying homage to the Shadow's cruiser heritage. The fuel tank, slightly reshaped, now boasts a cleaner, more aerodynamic line, and a new emblem that proudly carries the Shadow 750 name. The pipes have been redesigned too, with a slightly more aggressive angle and a matte finish option that modern riders will appreciate. The wheels feature a new cast design, keeping weight low while adding a bit of contemporary flair. And of course, the signature deep seat sits low enough to give riders that confident cruiser feel, while still looking stylishly minimal. Move to the back and you'll see even more thoughtful updates. The taillight has been upgraded to LED, offering brighter visibility and a sleek, compact design that doesn't interrupt the smooth lines of the rear fender. The rear indicators are neatly integrated, making the back end look cleaner and more refined than before. Even the license plate holder has been given a subtle redesign, mounted closer to the fender for a tighter, more custom look. These changes might seem small individually, but together they give the 2025 Shadow 750 a truly modern yet timeless look. Stepping into the interior aura, or in this case, the rider's view, while the updates become even clearer. The instrument cluster now features a fully digital display that still manages to look classic, thanks to a circular housing and minimalist layout. It gives riders clear information at a glance: speed, fuel level, gear indicator, and trip meters. Honda has wisely kept the handlebar layout clean, with updated switchgear that feels intuitive and high quality to the touch. The seat has been redesigned for better comfort over long rides, with new foam padding and a subtle contour that holds the rider securely without sacrificing the laid-back cruiser posture. Now let's get into what really matters for many riders: performance. The heart of the new Shadow 750 is a refined 745cc V-twin engine, which Honda engineers have tuned to offer more responsive low-end torque while keeping the ride incredibly smooth. Power delivery feels satisfying, especially when rolling on the throttle from a stop or cruising down a winding road. It's not the fastest bike in its segment, but that's not what the Shadow is about. It's about relaxed, confident cruising, and Honda has nailed that feeling once again. Thanks to updates to the fuel injection system and lighter internals, the engine feels livelier, and emissions have been reduced to meet stricter modern standards. The bike's handling has also seen improvements. A slightly updated frame geometry and upgraded suspension mean the Shadow 750 now feels more stable in corners and more comfortable over rough roads. Riders will notice the improved front fork and rear shocks, which strike a nice balance between absorbing bumps and keeping the bike planted. The braking system has been modernized too, with larger discs and optional ABS, offering more confidence when stopping, even on wet or uneven surfaces. Another area worth mentioning is how Honda has worked on refinement and everyday usability. The clutch pull is lighter than previous generations, making it less tiring to ride in traffic. Gear shifts feel smoother and more precise, thanks to refinements in the gearbox. Fuel economy remains respectable, thanks to the updated engine management, allowing riders to enjoy longer trips between fill-ups. When it comes to pricing, Honda has kept things surprisingly reasonable given the updates and modern touches. The base model starts at around $8,999, with additional options like matte paint finishes, custom seats, and ABS pushing the price closer to $10,500 for higher spec variants. Compared to competitors in the middleweight cruiser segment, the Shadow 750 remains competitively priced, especially considering Honda's reputation for reliability and the iconic status of the Shadow name. So, what's the verdict on the 2025 Honda Shadow 750? It manages to do something that's incredibly hard in the motorcycle world: honor a beloved classic while genuinely improving it for modern riders. The styling is faithful yet fresh, the performance updates make it more engaging and comfortable, and the technology upgrades bring it up to date without losing that authentic cruiser charm. For riders who have always dreamed of owning a Shadow, or those who remember riding an older model years ago, The 2025 Shadow 750 is a welcome return that feels familiar yet excitingly new. Thanks for watching our detailed look at the return of the Honda Shadow 750. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss future reviews and updates on the latest motorcycles hitting the roads. Let us know in the comments below what you think of the 2025 Shadow 750 and whether you would take it for a ride. Until next time, ride safe and keep the spirit of the open road alive.